I know our Western Pacific weather updates are typically reserved for the tropics, but today we have some tropical activity to talk about. But boy, it is all about this blast of frigid cold air pouring in out of northeastern China into Siberia. In fact, in northeastern China, we had the coldest temperature ever recorded in the country of China, down to minus 53 degrees Celsius. Absolutely incredibly cold out there, and that is the origin of all these frigid temperatures, because as that pushes off towards the east, it pours in across Japan. Earlier this week, the entire mainland Japan had temperatures below 0 degrees. It's spilling down towards the south, even into the Philippines. In fact, these photos coming out just right around Baguio there in Benguet, higher elevation, of course, but boy, seeing frost in the Philippines, it's not normal. I've only seen it about 3-4 times since doing these updates over the past decade. It does happen. It's not like this is the end of the world type of setup here. It gets cold there. And in fact, this is just, that seasonal temperature check here on the 26th of January. Some of these places getting down to about 12, 13 degrees. Of course, these are lower elevations. Baguio got down to about 13. But yeah, they're in the higher mountains, getting down to just near the freezing point, that frost there. Look at a place like Casigorda, 19 degrees for the low. My goodness, no surprise here. We do still have those cold weather advisories in place. Of course, a red level below 14 degrees there in Benguet. But even in the lower elevations, we're talking about down towards Isabela, still got those yellow level, about 16 to 19 degrees. It is the leading edge of that cold air. By the way, that cold air, also kind of good news. Yes, it's frigid, it's rough, I know, I get it, but it is keeping the shear line further towards the south. So if you are dealing with that cold weather, you're not dealing with the persistent heavy rainfall that we're seeing out here in southeastern Luzon, extending back towards parts of Mindoro, even over towards Cebu, seeing those scattered showers kicking on by, because that is the leading edge of said shear line. So you have those scattered showers, even have another little trough coming in behind that is going to be pushing on through. And even with the development of this, could be LPA by the time we get into the weekend. This is showing Saturday. Always remember, you can see the time frame right there. It's going to get sheared apart by said shear line. That is those strong winds, that directional shear that's going to come through and rip it apart. But still, I think we could see some pretty nasty conditions right there. Southeastern Luzon, places like Casigorda down towards the Bicol region. The winds upwards. Look at that, upwards maybe 50 kilometers per hour mixed in there. Couldn't even be higher than that. So we're going to see a tight pressure gradient over the weekend, heading into early next week there in southeastern Luzon and eastern areas of Visayas, thanks to that troughing coming in, squeezing those winds together and just kicking up those conditions there. Also, some heavy rainfall as well could be kicking on through on top of that. So a pretty messy setup. Now, if you're planning on venturing out into the high seas, I bring the regurgitation bag with you. How about that? It's going to be some rough conditions out there. Things do start to clear out into the mid part of next week, but until then, things just staying absolutely atrocious in those waves. All right, anyways, look at the forecast for just your flyover. Tacloban at 28, Legazpi at 27. That's where you got those showers kicking in this weekend. Meanwhile, back towards the north, you still could see some rain possibly in central and southern Luzon, but look at these chillier temperatures. Into Iligan, 18 for the low. Out there towards Cagayan, 19 for the low. My goodness, it is staying on the chilly side. Anyways, that's a look at everything going on out there today. As always, huge, massive thanks for everybody on Patreon who keeps this channel going and keeps these updates looking as great as they do. Can't thank you guys enough. I had a little extra time today, so figured out, let's use the green screen. It's always behind me. I got the equipment. It's always time that I lack. And today I had a day off, so using that time to talk to you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there. I hope you have a fantastic day.